Hola mi gente, let me show you how I make this pastelon, the pastelon en hoja. Alright guys, so for the pastelon en hoja, we're going to use half of the auyama. You're going to cut it into chunks and you're also going to use some yuca. Now for the yuca, make sure you take that root in the middle and then you're going to cut everything into chunks. I'm also going to be using some yautia blanca, plátano verde, and also plátano amarillo. Mi gente, I'm going to have everything in the description. This whole recipe is going to be down below. So after I finish prepping my víveres, I went in and I put it through the food processor, or you can also put it through the blender. Mi gente, pastel en hoja is a delicious Dominican dish that you'll see a lot during this time of the year. Now, my Puerto Rican people also make it, but they call it pasteles. It's a beautiful tradition that we both share. You sit around the table with your family just to make pastel en hojas, and it's something so beautiful to see. Now, my pastelon has the same flavor as the pastel en hojas, just without the extra work. So after blending all of your víveres together, you're going to put everything in a bowl and then you're going to season it up with aceite de vija or aceite de achiote. You're also going to add some sofrito and salt. You're going to mix all of that together and then you put it to the side until we're ready to use it. So pastel en hojas is wrapped in a plátano leaf that look just like this. So the only prep we're doing with this is you're going to run it through some hot water to clean it up and then you're going to cut that top part on the side. Now make sure you're careful when you handle this because it breaks easily. Alright, we had this one out for the filling for our pastelon. I'm going to saute some peppers and onions and I'm using the achiote oil. I saute it into the onion with translucent, season it up, and then I added some tomato paste and saute that for 30 seconds. Now we're going to use some leftover pernil. If you want to know how to make my pernil, it's in my last video. Make sure you check it out. So to my pernil, I added some water and lime juice. Cover it up and let it cook for an extra 8 minutes so it can absorb that extra flavor we just put in there. So to make the pastelon, you're going to grab the banana leaves, put it in the bottom of your baking dish, and you're going to add some of the aceite de vija. So now you're going to grab half of the masa and you're going to spread it all on top of the plátano leaf. Alright, so now I'm going to add my delicious pernil filling that I made. So now I'm going to use the other half of my masa and top of my pastelon. Make sure you spread it all around. And then you're going to grab another half of the plátano leaf, add some of the achiote oil, and then you're going to cover the top of your pastelon as best as you can. Now you're going to cover it with aluminum foil. You're going to bake it for 2 hours at 375. And mi gente, this pastelon, the pastel en hoja, is done and I couldn't be any happier. It came out so perfect. Now you want to let it rest before you dig in, but look how beautiful and delicious this looks inside. Let me tell you, it tastes just like a pastel en hoja without the extra work. Something new to put on your table and your family's gonna love it. Add some ketchup to it and it's the perfect bite. Thank you for watching y buen provecho.